welcome to another episode in 1 week. We're probably going to do like this complete Hellsing series in this week, so I'm excited. Of course, I am Chonkyboy Doug. We got Chonkyboy Jay. Jay, are you ready for this Bridge series?
Oh man, you know what? I loved this series. I am so ready to see people's reactions to this.
All right, and actually, we decided to have an honorary Chunky Boy on the list. We got honorary. I should have put honorary skinny Chunky Boy, Nico. And Nico, are you excited from what we did yesterday to come in here and lay some of that fire? I know that you said you don't know if you can do the same, but we're not looking for the same. We're looking for something different, so we're excited.
For the record, I'm really not that skinny. I'm kind of swole from the stomach down, and then it's just I don't do enough chest exercises, so I have like that Kofi Kingston chest. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I watched the actual Hellsing Ultimate. The first 2 episodes, tried to get through the third, only got through half though, ran out of time. But I wanted to be prepared for what I was going to get into, and hopefully I can bring the same amount of straight fire that I was bringing in yesterday. I don't know if I can duplicate that. That might have been a lightning strikes once moment, but we'll see. We'll see.
Absolutely, and I'm super excited. I just want to turn this down so it's not too loud, and we'll get into it. We're going to do, Jay, what did we talk about yesterday? 1 through 6, right?
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
We'll probably do 1 through 6. Nico will be here for 1 through 3. I know he's got something special that he needs to do with D2A.
Well, actually, we might not get to that until 2 a.m. So I might be here for 4 through 6. We'll see.
All right, we'll see what happens. But without further ado, of course, as always, go over and check out the channel that this is from, which is TeamFourStar. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. Subscribe to us as well if you like the show. If you want to be on the show, let us know. But anyway, without further ado, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Chunky Boy Dance.
The following is a fan-based parody. Hellsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano and
we
Studio
tried to call it the
Madhouse and
Truffle
licensed
Shuffle,
by Genuine
but we
Madman
got threatened to be
Entertainment,
sued.
Manga Entertainment, and Funimation. Please support the official release. You Protestant
Fucking
fuck bucket.
Goonies.
Fucking Goonies.
This is the story about a world of adventure, a sea full of excitement, and a man full of dreams, and a passion that seeks to drive him to the top.
My name is Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to be king of the...
Fuck. That's
Nope.
not serious.
Oh, yes. I love you, Edward.
And I love you, Bella. Hold on. Who is it?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you didn't know? You're gonna call somebody.
A real fucking vampire.
Oh, fuck.
Andrew WK for the win. These opening songs are brilliant.
Do you have the target?
Okay, Master, my name is Ceres. And yes, I have the target in sight.
Well, better take the shot. You're letting her get away.
If you just give me a second to concentrate, I could...
She's getting away. She's running.
I get it, I'm lining up the...
Going to miss it. Going to miss it.
Just be quiet and let me...
Hey, police girl. Hey, police girl.
There! I took the fucking shot! She's dead! There's blood everywhere!
Oh, you are just a treat. Now I know what you're thinking. How did all this come about? Well, it all started on a midnight stroll through the woods. The air was clear. The moon was full. I was dying to sink my teeth into something. Get it? Because I'm a vampire.
What about a burger from McDonald's?
Yikes. So, you came too bad you're far too late.
What?
Everyone else is already dead, except this little tart. But trust me, I still plan to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I'm going to rape her.
Neat.
But before I can do any of that,
The actual
I'm
scene
going
from the
to
cartoon
kill you.
feels very rapey.
Oh?
It-
See,
it
that
is
would be
rapey.
intimidating if you were.
Super
Well,
rapey.
intimidating.
Are
Intimidating.
you mocking me?
Oh no. Yeah. Well, that should about wrap things up here. Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
Her
Sorry about
right
that
boob
whole
is
studio
basically
thing,
exploded.
but I know if you look
Yep.
deep into your heart, which is currently all over that tree, you'll find a way to forgive me. Aw, geez, you look like a puppy. A blonde eviscerated puppy. Christ, fine, I'll help you. But only because you got nice tits.
Well,
Jesus.
one.
That's your field report.
Yep.
She's got
You
got
went
one
on a
tit.
walk
She's got
in the forest
Uno.
at midnight.
Yep.
You killed a homicidal
The
vampire
uniboob.
priest,
Dead.
and then you turned someone into a vampire who happened to be a
Big
titty
titty police girl. Yes, it's like I didn't.
Big titty police girl.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got
Those
things to
handcuffs
do.
aren't just for show.
Things. You're vampires
Yes, I do. I take enthusiastic walks through the woods.
and kill homicidal vampire priests.
Very enthusiastic walks.
So that's your field report.
Yep.
So you broke into the house
Yep.
and you shot him 36 times
37.
and took out his
37.
partner.
To be
If
fair,
it was
that the
47,
police
Kane
girl.
would have had a fit.
The big titties.
You need to stop going on walks.
Then you need to hurry up and hook up some goddamn DSL in here.
Listen, you have an assignment in Ireland.
Ooh, I've never hunted down a leprechaun before. Do you think if I shoot them with my gun, Lucky Charms will explode everywhere?
Sweet Christ. Just get to Ireland, kill the vampire who's taken over the hospital, and bring the police girl with you.
Oh, come on, I have to bring her everywhere.
None of the sass.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, mom.
So what can I do for you, Father O'Malley, O'Connell, O'Carroll, O'Reilly, O'Brien, O'Sullivan? Who is also Italian.
Pretty accurate.
What is your favorite thing to do?
Spreading the word and love of Jesus Christ to the many people of the world, teaching peace and love for all.
And killing
Also
the
true?
vampires?
Just try to fucking stop me.
It feels so uncomfortable every time he talks about children.
Second verse, same as the first.
You should-
Put me on a plane so I can put him in a hearse.
Like, that is not someone you should let around the youth of today.
Police girl. Police girl. This is awesome.
No, he
You
looks
can
like he's
totally
ready
go
to
in.
explode all
Seriously,
over their face,
there's
neck,
like
and
40
chest.
zombies in here. Just one shot and they explode. It's like House of the Dead, only like 100 times more awesome.
Fine.
I'll shoot some of the rotten bastards. Can't be that much fun. Oh, fuck the hell, yes.
Sweet black fucking Sabbath. If I wasn't holding up
Sweet
that beast of a woman
black
in Tegra,
fucking
I'd fuck the
Sabbath.
red right out of those eyes. Well, kinda like that, only with less symbolism and more my penis in your vagina. Huh? Suddenly it reeks of hypocrisy in here. Oh, if it isn't the Catholic Church. And what's this? No little Timmy glued to your crotch.
Oh, shit.
Progress.
And look at what we have here. A bloody heathen.
Excuse me, but I'm a fuck-mothering vampire. I killed a lot of people to get this title. I deserve to be called such.
Well then, mind if I ask you your name?
Only if you give yours first, papist.
Fine, I'll give you the courtesy. The name's
Alexander Anderson.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
Oh,
You
fuck,
have
I'll
been
cut.
chosen to reveal my existence to the world. You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later. Except you won't, because I'll have killed you.
Not psychopathic at all.
Oh my, brilliant speech. And unoriginal. That's totally
When
from
he said,
Google
"Oh my," I
himself.
thought of George
What?
Takei
No,
for a
it isn't.
second.
I came up with it a week ago.
Oh,
Whatever.
my.
We're here for the vampire.
The only one left here is your sorry pale ass.
Yeah, give me a minute. So what do you want, anyway? The nearest elementary school is at least 10 kilometers away.
It is your corrupta claim. It is your evil that will be
How
sought
long
by
did
me
she
with
have a
every
blade in her
breath.
throat for?
Boondock Saints. Seriously, you must watch that movie
Saints.
religiously. Get it?
Okay, you know what?
You watch the
Fuck
movie
it.
religiously.
Knife.
Master!
Boom. Headshot. Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favorite cereal, Count Chuck.
Decapitation! Now that that's over,
Decapitation!
I'll go back to my place for a bowl of my favourite cereal, Frankenbit. Son of a Protestant whore! Well, you know what time it is.
This kind of shit is why I stopped going to church.
Girl. Police girl. You are reading your master's mind. Put my head between your boobs.
The only one I had left was you.
Very good. Now the next thing I want you to do is put me between your legs.
It's a shame for you lost your head. A careless vampire who wound up dead. You wore your sin.
Why do I feel like I'm watching
Leprechaun?
Leprechaun?
Too many lies. Too many lies.
Warwick Davis
What
isn't
do I
in this
do?
movie.
What do I do?
I mean,
I could try seducing you. Wait, no, I'm not an 8-year-old boy. Shit!
Say your prayers, wee lass.
That girl belongs to me.
Well, aren't
You
you
can't
the
own
naughty
people,
one?
Integra.
Don't make me shoot you in the fucking head.
What the hell do you want, you crazy Protestant bastard?
I'm a woman.
Call yourself whatever you want, you crazy Protestant bastard.
You do know this is a grave violation of our agreement.
And what part would that be?
The part where you're here, killing my men.
I have no idea what you're on about. I'm just here doing my job. Killing vampires and werewolves and leprechauns. I never actually found one, but do you think if I cut one open with my knife, it would spill out Lucky Charms?
Just shut up.
that's
Where
what we
the
call
hell is
callback.
Alucard?
Oh, him? I killed him.
I kind of want cereal
Cut
now.
off
I'm
his
not gonna
bloody
lie.
head.
Oh, well, that's step 1. What about 2 through 10?
Ah, Christ.
Big oop.
Big oof.
Very big oof.
You done goofed.
What the Protestant hell did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
You know what? I've had enough of this. To hell with all you dirty heathen.
Oh, look,
me.
guys,
Don't forget
It's
to
Macaulay
write.
Culkin. He's the page master.
Oh my god.
So,
What?
do I get to go after him?
No,
Aw, come on.
no, and that's final. I've got bigger things to worry about. Whoever's behind these vampire attacks, it has to be some kind of large organized group.
Like the Nazis?
That would be
Like the
retarded.
Nazis.
Meanwhile, it's the Nazis.
Gentlemen, we are Nazis.
Wait a minute. Is it just me or does that main Nazi look a little bit like a fat Caleb Boatman?
Jesus.
Fucking shots fired.
The
He's not
views
wrong. He's
expressed
not
in this,
wrong, though.
the views expressed in this video
Hello, Alucard. How was your
are of
mission in
each
Japan?
individual
I'd say
competitor.
99.9% done.
Primarily.
I need to talk to you.
So
about
did you
some
catch
important
that
guests
reference right
coming
there,
today.
guys?
Are they hookers?
No.
And like that, you've lost
What was
me.
that?
I missed
There
it.
are financial
That was a High School of the
supplies.
Dead
Oh,
reference.
man, they
Oh,
have to
shit.
hate us.
They do. That's why they cancelled our budget.
Ooh, that's bad. We need that, right? Walter, we need that, right?
Yes, very important.
Thank you, Walter.
Of course, sir.
Over the last couple of years, we've had some expensive claims.
Like what?
First off, property damage.
Good times.
Dozens of noise complaints.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Killing at least a dozen innocent people.
Oh, so did Anthony Hopkins, and he got a fucking Oscar for it.
And all of the sexual harassment.
I'm not apologizing.
Listen, I know this is asking a lot, but
Apparently, not
I want you to
apologizing
keep
gets you
yourself locked
elected
in
to
the
the White
basement
House
until
these
all
days.
of them are
Yikes, you're not wrong.
I get the
Oh, you're not
impression
wrong.
you're embarrassed of me.
That's the thing. It's
Alucard,
kind of hard to grab her by the
No is
pussy if you're just
no.
ahead.
this is important, and I don't need you
Ah.
causing another scene.
I don't have to take
Unless
this.
they get
I'm
shoved in
going
between
for
the
a
legs.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Via
what are you gonna do?
telepathy.
Grab that guy who stomped me?
What was his name?
Lizard
Michael
people.
doesn't exist.
What do you want?
What?
What do I need to give you to keep you down here for the evening?
I'm going to need a new gun. Also one for the police girl.
But I already have a gun.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches
Give
love
that-
Anything else?
a 70-inch plasma widescreen TV.
Really?
With Netflix.
Should it also be 3D?
No, that's a stupid fucking gimmick and everyone knows it.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Chunky boy dance session.
I love how they linked up the lines
Hello,
with
gentlemen.
that one
Thank you
hood
very much for accepting my
vampire
invitation.
whose name I forget.
Well, considering the direness of your financial security, we thought it was the least we could do.
Now, before we begin, I was under the impression our budget was handled directly by the Queen.
Oh, it is. However, we're having a distinctly difficult time justifying some of these expenses.
Most of them under the name Alucard.
Continue.
For example, some of them were frankly labeled entertainment.
Entertainment.
Oh
What?
dear.
Like in my report, 20,000 for candy.
That's candy with an eye, by the way.
I see.
Not to mention the priceless antique car. I believe the note on the claim was, I thought I could paint it red, but I couldn't find enough goats. So I scrapped it.
So that's why we found my father's car covered in goat blood and rammed into a Dairy Queen.
Oh, yes. And then there's also the Dairy Queen, sitting at about 95,000.
I would do
in
fucking
damages.
anything right now to get out of this.
And so halfway through blowing me, the fucking hooker ODs on heroin.
I really don't like discussing my ex-girlfriend with you.
I mean, I still finished.
For the record,
What is that?
this guy actually talks like this in the anime.
Jerking off right now?
Oh, you two. The grounds are currently closed.
Oh man, that totally sucks. And we came all the way out here with these foreign exchange students on a field trip through England.
Where from?
Texas.
Cardi B.
Ah, shit. Looks like we need more prayer in schools.
If you're quite finished, ready the ghouls, I'm going to find Alucard. You overrun the rest of the mansion.
Alrighty. Attention all bitches! Off the bus and line up in order! I got a class assignment for all y'all.
And well, the mine did survive.
Good point, Nico.
Never walk again.
That's funny. We weren't cutting the power just yet.
Oh, shit.
Ha.
Front desk report. What's going on?
Oh, hey, yeah. Hold on. Just give me a second. Whoa. Oh, yeah, it's cool. Definitely.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, my God!
Turning Tegra, do something!
Calm down. We have over 100 trained guards at the premises at all times. We have everything under control.
That is a fashion choice, sir.
What was
he
that?
does it.
That was probably the escape chopper exploding. As I was saying, let me just contact
Such a good
communications
fashion
and
choice. He's made it for
communications, come
50
in. We
years.
need a full report.
Read the fucking paper. Read fucking right, cockhole. Fat English whore. That's more like it. Now keep going. Me and my big brother Luke are killing all of your men and turning them into ghouls. So I hope you've made peace with yourself. Cause when I find you, I'm gonna
Wow, Joe. Wow.
or I shoot the other testicle. Cause when I find you, I'm gonna fuck every hole you've got. And then I'm gonna just keep making more.
Yikes.
Until there's
And I thought
nothing
Lil Boat's
left
family
but
dynamic was
you
fucked up.
and semen. Oh God, this is horrible.
Joe, how much semen is at your family reunion?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to know the answer to that. Joe, you can plead the fifth if you want. If you don't want to answer about semen at your family reunion.
No, we're not going to apologize for any sexual harassment.
Or just say how much of it is your own.
His fucking face, man.
Most of it.
Alucard, get up here now! I'm locked in with the committee on the 3rd floor,
Okay,
and...
see, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. You see, I'm under direct orders from my boss, who is a total bitch, by the way, that I am allowed as much time as the committee can.
Wow. Wow.
Imagine that.
Alucard, you vampiric asshole, I will...
Sounds great, but I'm gonna have to go now. I just queued up an episode of Adventure Time on Netflix.
Oh, shit.
Walter!
Hello, Jan.
So, how's my favorite big brother doing?
Oh, you know, just killed a group of guards.
Shit, bro, you too? What's your kill count at? Nah, don't tell me. I'm winning.
They were guarding a secret passageway downstairs. Not really keeping it a secret if you keep a bunch of armed guards
If you had
standing
someone
around
else's
it.
severed
You
hand,
had
what
fun
would you
that,
do with
bro.
it?
I'm gonna go skull fuck that Hellsing bitch. And the old guys. Ah, fuck it.
Challenge people to a
fuck it for
duel and then
everyone.
smack them with it.
I like the way you think.
Well, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
All
I'm
right,
a skull
Walter and his
fuck a
assistant
goal.
should be here any second now.
But if there's no way to get upstairs, how are they going to...
Good to see you, Walter.
Of course, sir.
The first 2 floors have been entirely overrun. Communications with the outside have been cut off. We lost all our men, and Alucard is being...
Alucard?
A total ass, yes. Now tell me, do you have any plans?
Of course, sir. I shall do exactly as the butler does. And tidy up.
I don't give a shit.
I guess when I'm not in the chat,
I
Joe
don't give
has
a
to
shit.
work extra hard, and he's really
If I
earning
give a
his
shit,
keep.
I might just give a fuck, but I don't give a shit, so I don't give a... Fuck was
Joe,
that?
share this with everybody. Get them all in
My
here,
name
Doug.
is Walter Seedornay.
I'm
Vampire
trying.
hunter and
Let's
butler
see
to the
if I can
Hellsing
share it on the
organization.
page.
I answer the door, I clean up the estate, and I take out the trash. And I also kill self-entitled little twats like yourself.
Well, ain't you just the textbook fucking definition of classy?
Who
But
was
guess
the
what,
guy
kids?
Aziz
Extra rock
Ansari
rider won't
played
do shit
in
for
Parks and
dick
Rec?
Against armor this thick. What's that, Alfred? How
Oh.
thick is it? Well, half as
Tom
thick as my
Haverford.
dick. So thick
Because I
enough
feel
that
like
you need a
this
fucking
dickhead
anti-tank
is sort of
rifle
like
to
the
pierce
Tom
it.
Haverford
And I
of
don't even see
vampires.
a piece on your wrinkly old
Fair enough.
ass.
Police
I
girl,
will-
if you may.
Bitches love cannons.
Oh, fuck, that's an anti-tank rifle.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's an anti-tank rifle!
What song do you think he's singing right now, Bateman?
That
Living
was
on a player.
70-inch plasma screen TV.
Oasis.
Wonderwall.
So, how can I help
Yeah.
you?
You must be the great Alucard.
So,
I've heard quite a lot about you.
oh really? Oh really?
The Nightwalker, who glides through oceans of blood. Beyond human, a monster whose power radiates with a darkness that casts a shadow on darkness itself.
Oh, you dirty bitch! Work the shaft.
Excuse you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to dirty talk when someone's sucking my dick.
Perhaps I should just skip to my point. My name is Luke Valentine.
And I'm Carmen Sandiego. Guess where I am?
I'm trying
He
to have a
looks like
serious
Carmen
conversation
Sandiego.
with you here.
Oh, so am I. And I'm failing. And
I
I'm
can't
sorry for
unsee it
that.
now.
It's just that
Let me
I'm so
ask you guys
agitated
this. If you
because
ran
this
into
blonde
someone
little
whose
shit
name was
strolled into my
Luke
room,
Valentine,
destroyed
would
my
you feel
70-inch
intimidated at all?
plasma TV and is trying to impress
Only
me
if
like
that
I'm his
person was
alcoholic
played by
father.
Samuel. Only if that person was actually Samuel
You
L.
escort
Jackson.
and grab daddy another beer, would you?
Yeah, maybe.
Very fair point.
Balls everywhere.
That's quite impressive. Where did you learn that hold?
Oh, wow. It's almost like I'm a police girl or something.
Sarcasm is unbecoming of you.
Wow, gee willikers, mister. I sure am sorry for slaughtering all your guards and tearing up your mansion. I promise I've learned my lesson. Ah, fuck, take a joke, asshole.
And everything you say just pisses me off. Now you're going to tell me everything I want to know.
All right, all right. What you do is you go down to the local pharmacy, ask for something called Viagra, and it'll help you go fuck yourself.
Wow.
And now for the upcoming company picnic. Unfortunately, all your
Joe.
douchebag coworkers are bringing is their own rotten flesh. Still better than potato salad, if you ask me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go eat that Hellsing bitch.
I got your arm.
So shove it up your ass.
Jesus.
Again, these feel like things he would actually say in
not
the
fair at
anime.
all.
I'm sorry. We don't give a fuck.
She got it gangsterly, dog. She said,
Where my ghouls go?
Pew, pew, pew. Blocka, blocka, blocka.
to quote Steve Carell, it's a kill shot. It's a kill shot.
Well, at least I'm gonna die with a raging boner.
All right, shit for brains. You're going to spill every single thing you know, or I'm going to have Walter here peel your dick like a banana.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's fucking
I'm
funny.
envisioning that
The fact
now,
that
and that's
you think
horrifying.
That your titless ass intimidates me, or that you'd think my boss would let me live if you did. And now I'm on fucking fire! So now it's free game! The one who sent me was Nazis. Nazis.
I heard George Lucas. Who else heard George Lucas?
I heard my
I heard the Motley Crew with my vampire hearing.
Wait a second. Where's the big brother?
You can't touch me! I was handcrafted to kill you! My speed, my stamina, my power on rival! Nay,
he's not wrong.
Yours! In comparison to you, I am a demigod! Really? Really?
Release restraint level 1.
Level what?
Fuck! You know, they say that TV makes you violent. But I say not having my TV is making me pretty fucking violent.
I'm near the stairs. Gotta get to the stairs. If I could just get up the stairs, fuck.
Come on! You were talking all that good shit a second ago. Then I blew your fucking legs off. What's wrong?
Nico
Demigod?
in the chat.
Just grow back your legs. Summon up your demons. Hit me. Fight me. Give me a hug.
Really?
Give me a hug. Oh, God, I love you, Joe. I love you.
Who is that exactly?
Oh, that's Alucard, the one we talked about earlier. This is what happens when he has to
Smacked up.
entertain
Way to
himself.
make the
Honestly,
callback,
what
bro.
was that issue with our funding?
Issue? What issue? I don't see an issue.
Shut up and take our money.
Just like that, everything turned out all right in the end.
Yes, everything turned out just fine. Except that 90% of our staff were killed, turned into ghouls, then killed again by the police girl in a blood rage.
What's a blood rage? And why don't I remember anything?
That reminds me, for whatever reason, did we ever find out who sent them? It was the Nazis,
Bet you I'm right.
Bet you you're wrong.
Bet you you're a skank.
Bet you you're an asshole.
Bitch, I eat people!
Vampire King. You lay upon the blood-soaked dirt of your ruined land. Castles plundered, dominions in ruin, servants destroyed, all to end the hellfire with which you sought to cover the world. A bloody conquest having consumed hundreds of thousands, countless villages razed to the ground, and over 20,000 impaled and prostrated by you and you alone, to strike horror into the hearts of mortal men. What say you, monster, demon, devil conceived by a bleak moon? What say you now?
The aristocrats.
From Joe's most recent comment.
Oh, God.
It's orientation day.
Listen close.
That's Jay's.
You've all been subcontracted as personal bodyguards to the Hellsing organization. As you've heard, we deal with special interest targets, terrorists, cultists, and individuals who believe themselves
Tell her
to
it's
be
the internet. That shit's free.
a mystical persuasion.
Wait. Don't.
Well,
because
is there anything else
you
we
might
should
find
be
her on the
informed about
internet.
the facility?
Everything you need to know has already been covered in the
damn!
Hey, kids, want to see a dead body?
But you know who you won't find on the internet? Caleb Boatman's dad.
No, because he's golfing, right?
Or reading the Nazi regime.
Stop screaming!
So, what's up with the Pride meeting?
They're a mercenary group contracted to replace all the soldiers we lost in the Valentine Brothers.
Are these guys French?
We were forced to post mortality rates. They're the only ones who applied.
We are really scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Sir Integra, I apologize. I tried to stop him, but when I pleaded with him, he merely responded with, and mind my French, no offense,
some taken.
Fuck the police. He then proceeded to tilt every painting he passed on the way here.
Tilt every painting.
Oh, God. Walking through that hallway is going to give me such a headache now.
Speaking of headaches, a very curious letter arrived for you in the mail.
Enrico Maxwell.
This is
that
Jag.
filthy, slimy, arrogant
Oh, it's definitely
Italian
at me.
piece of Maxwell. Oh, it's been far too long.
I agree. You're no longer that little girl I used to
Are
know.
you trying to say that
Look
she's
at
a
all those
method
lines
actor?
on your face.
And look at all the brown on your nose. How is the Pope doing?
Better than your failing church.
Well, not all of us can exploit illegals.
But you don't waste time making money off Rupert Murdoch.
Honestly, if you're going to have a dick fighting competition with a woman, you must have started off with the world's cruelest handicap. Which I'm sure benefits the 9-year-old boy you have chained up in your private Vatican jet. Which was paid for how? Oh, right. Generous donations from your followers to spread the word of God. All over his back.
And the sun!
Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling.
You got the oppression.
Generic
Kiss the
Wolverine.
sun lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little.
And not Canadian. He's too Irish.
That's why I said generic.
This way, Gridby. That's right, right in front of everyone else. You're 18. You're
So
used
many
to
confused
it. We're going to
Asian
look at
people.
art and paintings, which I believe are also art. I don't know. I'm Cockney. I'm uncultured.
Well, my bonus gone.
Aye, kind of a mood killer.
Want to try this again some other time?
Of course. Kill you later, you monstrous heathen.
You too, you Catholic sociopath. Whoops, tautology.
You want some coffee?
I'd love some. So, the letter you sent never specified the purpose of this meeting.
Consider this a business transaction. I have 2 pieces of information that I wish to trade with you.
And what would those be?
The true identity of Millennium.
I feel like there's a
The
Godfather
organization
wish on my
will sell
daughter's
your
wedding
compound
joke
Oh,
to be
yeah,
made
there
here.
was some debate over that.
and the whereabouts of said Millennium.
And what could you possibly want in exchange?
I don't know, Joe. What is the stream powered by, sir?
Apologies from you and your subordinate, known as the Crimson Fucker, also known as Alucard.
So you want an apology from me?
I figured, but didn't want to assume.
And by chance, what would I have to apologize to the Iscariot organization for?
Well, originally, I'd ask you to apologize for being a scum-sucking, blaspheming, ignorant Protestant pig sow. But in this case,
Religion. Bringing people together one fight at a time.
What did he do this time?
Or
over
kill
the last
people.
couple of years, he has sent
That
no less
too.
than 400 death threats to the Pope. By carrier pigeon, no less. They just fly right into the Vatican. The latest one read
And they
as such.
shit everywhere.
Dear Chief
Replacement, I wanted to send you this friendly little letter to inform you of your imminent demise. If you're curious about the frequency of which I've sent these letters, it is merely to instill as much fear as I can, as if basting a turkey, which I will then proceed to have sex with. That's right, I'm going to fuck the fear turkey. Follow me on Twitter at the Crimson Fucker.
Sincerely,
The Crimson Fucker.
Alucard.
I can't help but ponder the frightful
Jesus.
headway we make if you put that sort of energy into his job.
So, that apology?
I'm sorry. So that's where they are.
Interesting. But do you think Alucard will go?
Not as long as it's an order.
Jay, you work in the restaurant
think I
industry.
have
How
an
many
idea.
people have put more
Did you know
effort
you
into
have
their
vacation days?
I
resignation
have
letters than
vacation
they do
days.
into the
You
actual
mean I can
job?
leave anytime I want and not get yelled at over the phone? Because seriously, it's always over the phone. Also because I don't like to argue with her in person. I get a boner. It's super
99%.
awkward.
Quite.
Well, that settles it. I'm going traveling.
Damn.
Yes, you can go anywhere you wish. Except for Brazil. Sir Integra was quite insistent
That's
that you never visit
0.1%
Brazil.
more than what I thought would get me a sandwich.
Taking the police girl and the Frenchman.
So, where is the police girl?
Oh, you know, she's downstairs.
Isn't that the cargo hold?
I have a fear of flying up into tight places.
Jesus wants a hug.
There we are. A regular 2-bedroom.
Hilarious. No, I want the penthouse.
I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Chevy Chase currently has that room reserved.
I said, you want to give me the penthouse.
I
He's a
want
fucking
to give you
Jedi.
the penthouse.
And you want to kick out Chevy Chase because he's an asshole.
And I want to kick out Chevy Chase
Shots
because he's
fired.
an
I don't think
asshole.
you needed
See this,
hypnosis
Frenchie?
for that
I
one.
can say whatever I want. White Chicks was amazing.
White Chicks was
Fucking
amazing.
love
He
White
believes it
Chicks
too.
now.
He believes it too.
Scarlet Pimpernel, Sticky Sock. The Crimson Fucker has checked in. I repeat, the Crimson Fucker has checked in. Also, I'm choosing the goddamn nicknames next time.
So, if this doesn't sound weird, would you maybe like to get a drink later? Hit up a club?
You're not my friend, you're my bodyguard. Make it past 2 weeks, I might learn your name. Until then, you'll spare blood.
He still calls
man.
his
Oh, the fella got
his
stuff flying on me,
mentee
it's creepy.
police girl.
Now that I'm all by myself, I can just kick back and
Shots fired from the penthouse suite on the ground floor. The initial
What?
SWAT team has not reported back, leading officials to fear what's worse. The terrorist
Wow,
probably
you're a
lies
bad
to the
bodyguard.
lives of a young British woman and some Ozzy Osbourne
Good.
On the phone. Get
Some
him on the phone.
Ozzy
I want him on the
Osbourne
phone right now.
Hold on a minute, I gotta take this. Hello?
What did you do?
All right. But you can't be mad at me.
What did you do?
Okay, first, I was minding my own business.
Bullshit.
I was!
And exactly what happened whilst you were minding your own business?
So I was just chillaxing in my room like a baller, and then all of a sudden these schmucks kicked in my door.
Baller.
One of them yelled out,
Get on your knees!
and I responded with, I'm not your mother last night! And they took exception to that. But you know how that song and dance goes.
If you found out you had the power of regeneration, what would you
What
do?
happened to the last one?
Pushed out like a bitch.
Good question.
Silver
That
lining,
is.
I can cancel my room service.
Because let's be honest, whatever it
you've
was,
said,
it
like,
would probably
10
be
guys
something
dead. We
stupid
haven't
that
heard
would
back.
get us hurt.
Think everything's all right?
Not wrong,
I
man.
would
Shit, don't worry
go around
about it.
kicking
Of
world
course,
leaders in the
everything's
crotch.
fine.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, we're still going to get our immortality, right?
Hey, my friend, do I look like the kind of guy who would go back on an agreement?
I'll start with Angela Merkel.
You may want to tell them that.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
Then Boris Johnson.
Oh yes, Boris Johnson. He deserves a swift kick to the nuts.
Oh, I know why you're angry. It's because I went to Brazil, isn't it?
Alucard, put the police girl on the phone.
Really? You want to talk to... Okay, fine, whatever.
You do not let Alucard leave that room under any circumstance.
Actually, he just left. He said he was going for a walk.
No!
Oh dear, where is he going for a walk to?
Fuck,
Hey,
he
guys,
said,
how's
oh.
it up? Apparently, it's great.
He's a fuck mothering vampire. The
He's
answer is wherever.
Walter,
He's a fuck mothering vampire.
looking at in terms of collateral.
Well,
I go on late night walks all the time, and none of them turn out like that.
That's why you're not a fuck mothering vampire.
Jesus Christ.
That'll be the title of your next match, Jay. The fuck mothering.
I had to make an entrance. If I had known you were going to do all this, I'd have hung some Union Jacks for you.
Hold on. Did you put all this on for me? Who are you?
I am Toblaque Alhambra, or the Dandy Man. I may
The dandy man.
Cause the dandy man can. The dandy man can.
give them immortality.
And they fucking bought that?
Like Discount Peachy.
You cheeky dick waffle. So then, what's the deal?
A cute choice of
Cheeky dip
words.
waffle.
Used to
I'm
play
gonna start calling people that.
computer.
What, we talking 52 pickup?
No, more like 52.
Hit me!
Oh my god, why are they doing this outside? At least he's just dodging him. Oh, come on, that was on purpose.
Talk to Malcolm, Joe.
I love how she's backseat quarterbacking.
You activated my trap card.
Oh boy! Hey, Dandy Dick!
Tandy Dick.
Take him.
Go
Hit him
down.
with the Zoidberg.
Fine. I'm just focused on what I'm going to do with my mortality.
Joke's on you. I'm getting double immortality. Huh?
Good. One, that,
No, 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 no,
Well, let's see what he thinks about having that drink with me.
Use a drink right now. Not used to seeing that much of my own blood anymore. Guys got magic cards and magic hands.
Tell me, Alucard, are you a betting man?
I believe that's your shtick.
I like to make a little bet with you, vagabundo. I'll end your life with one hand.
I'll take that bet. Now, hit me with your best shot!
Hit me with the best shot.
Oh, shame for you.
Is this
You
your
activate-
card?
What? Who activated my Alucard?
It's accepted everywhere.
I'm getting real tired of this shit. You and me both.
Now, show me your hand.
I love how she has the biggest gun, but much like a stormtrooper, she hasn't actually hit anything significant with it yet.
Right? Yikes! That just looks like it hurts, bro.
Fatality.
You lost. And now I have to read your mind. Finish by drinking all of your blood.
Oh, no, no, no.
The fuck is this?
You fucking cookie monstered it.
The fuck is that? The fuck are those?
Not a bad one.
Thank you. I'm putting that on the repertoire now.
Master?
Hold on. I need to tweet about this.
I'll steal Nico's answer. It's Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes, very much so.
It's
Naruto.
Is something the matter?
It's the fucking
one.
Nazis! I am so
It's the
sorry.
fucking Nazis.
Back there. He was a Brazilian dog who died feeding a much bigger beast a valuable piece of information.
But Major,
There
now
is a
that
Naruto
you know
Abridged
our
series.
plans,
Herr Doctor, but that is the plan. Now
Yes,
that
there
they know our
is.
plans, they will plan around our plan.
There's 13 episodes.
They can't plan around the plans as they are planning around our plan.
your brilliance knows no bounds.
And regardless, we have one advantage that they sorely lack. Zeppelins!
They have a Naruto one too.
Has anyone been on a Zeppelin before?
No, because I'm not a Nazi from the 1930s. And I'm not Indiana Jones.
Well, not Indiana Jones. I'm gonna go over here real quick. So repeat.
All right,
go through.
Nico. So you watched the first 2 episodes of Ultimate. What did you think of the first 3 episodes of the Abridged series?
Oh, they're a fun time. They're a fun time, especially when you're watching them with friends.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It is great. It is great.
By the end of this, guys, Malcolm will have enough people to do the Abridged match for random.
Wait, can we do like an abridged version of a match that's happened in these fan leagues? Like,
Can we please? Can we please?
like it has to be something with Cody Newberry though.
He's the only person whose voice doesn't change. We'll just let Cody Newberry just say whatever he wants to say, and we'll just fucking overdub everything.
Just overdub everything.
Oh, that
Or
would
we
be
take
great.
we take episodes from an abridged series and put it over top of a match for answers.
Joe's not wrong. I don't know anybody who can edit videos that well, though.
Ooh,
What's the ATLA?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nico, I thought you were a fan, sir.
I'm sorry, I don't do acronyms very well.
All right, so this one is 4 to 5, and then we got 6. So this one's 34 minutes. So let's have a blast. Oh, thanks.
The following is a fan-based.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe.
Hirano and Studio Madhouse. The fuck is this? You asshole brought me back from the dead to read this legal bullshit? No. Fuck that. If I'm gonna come back to life to read a fucking line, then it's gonna be my kind
Full
of
Metal Abridged.
My throbbing vampire dick is a fan-based parody. Its shaft, balls, and scrotum are property of me, Jan Valentine, and whatever bitch I happen to be giving it to at the time. Please support my dick by helping with its official release.
Why does this sound like fucking what's his name?
Aziz Ansari?
No, Greed.
After you say
And
it.
Lynn.
You're really going to force me on this.
I'm at half-mast.
I can see it.
Yeah, that sounds.
Fine. You.
I mean, he is like he does do voiceover for pretty much everything.
Jump up your own ass and die.
Houston, we have no problems. Okay, dude, I just finished, and we need like 5 minutes over here to recharge. Never mind, we're back in business.
Hashtag humble brag Joe.
Oh, great, and now she's triggered. We'll be all day with it.
The good Lord handed down a blessing to you filthy heathens as a sign of goodwill. A small private Vatican jet. Now, if you would be
It literally had heathen written on it.
chip your sorry tail ass out and take your trigger-happy harlot with you. And the woman.
Man, I don't know what I find funnier. The Catholic Church strong-arming you into helping us, or the fact you obviously haven't seen what I did to the statue of Big J.
Oh, we're about to
Of
get
course
an
there's
ad.
an ad. Of course there's an ad.
Now, if you don't know what Lander
Sorry
is,
for the ad, guys.
the online platform.
Nobody knows who you are, Eldre. Thank you.
This is really making me love Andrew WK.
Yeah, him and his one song.
His one song.
One song is sometimes all you need.
That sure is enough sometimes.
Look at Milli Vanilli.
What do you mean you forgot the song? Screw it. Only hit random. No, just hit random. Okay, 3, 2. Now, okay, turn it off. It didn't work. It did not work.
Following your example.
Ooh, caddy. Oh shit, is that Betty?
Excuse me, sir. You're going to have to
Get out of my way!
Well. If it isn't Allie, your skin is still as smooth as the day I felt it on my own.
You know it. Reminds me of when I'd keep your bed warm during the Blitz.
Those were better days. I was younger, beautiful.
Oh, shut up, you old hag. I'd still wreck you like Diana.
Yikes!
Oh, you
Oh.
know exactly what to say to moisten me up.
I can never
Jesus.
again.
Alucard, if you please.
You're right. Enough focusing on the past. Instead, let's focus on the past. Back in World War II, Walter and I were part of a top-secret government operation called Operation Kraut Control. Walter was 15, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, I was a girl.
Wait a second. That implies that the Queen.
Interrupt my story again, Reggie! See what happened!
Yeah, Reggie.
Jesus.
Under orders to stick it sideways to a group of Nazi scientist whack jobs interested in creating a vampire army. And did we?
Seems you missed a spot.
Are you gonna do this right now? In front of everybody.
The point is, enough members have survived and they're planning on finishing their mission. They've established a base in Brazil and are using the name
Millennium. Warten Sie. How you say? Do not shoot the messenger.
Ah, the return of the Y-boner. With a vengeance.
Return of the
We had over a dozen
Y-boner.
guards.
Those were ours? I mean, oh my god, how did he get through the guards?
My commanding officer, the Ninja,
Jesus,
would like to
Alucard.
personally introduce himself, along
She a
with our
cat?
wonderful organization.
It's a cat, yes.
What?
It's Schrodinger's cat. It's both a male and a female,
Working, Major.
unless it's being observed.
Oh, wait, I'm on video too.
Anime is weird sometimes. This is one of them.
He's still so fucking fat!
Oh, if it isn't the memorable Alu.
Yikes.
I swear he looks like Caleb Coho if he was a chunky boy.
Very interesting. The Vatican. How does it feel to work with your sworn
Joe, is that just a quick way for you to call yourself a pussy without actually saying it?
I think so.
Oh, come on. We used to be friends with the Vatican. Remember how you aided us in our escape from Germany?
Yikes.
Yikes. That's a
You knew about
fucking yikes for me, dog.
Big oof.
Big oof and big yikes.
Find out what we have in store for you tonight.
Nazi army.
Oh, just kill all the fun. Put the fun in camps, why don't you?
Yeah, you fun Nazi.
Well, in all fairness, he said put the fun in camps. Come on.
Oof. Big oof.
That's so messed up.
Anytime a Nazi mentions camp, it's never a good thing.
You just can't concentrate on it.
Oh no. Oh no, that was bad. That was bad.
Is that dirty? Do I need to go take a shower?
Just like that face being blown out.
Whoops, did I just accidentally a war?
Police gal. Huh, that would look rather nice, actually. All right, now, Alucard, clean that up.
If your faction... Never mind, I can't say that as spoilers.
Keep yourself cleaning and or magical.
Integra, Alucard,
Yes, sugar lips.
when you find him and when you kill him, I want you to record it so I can fall asleep to it every night.
Wow.
Fucking Christ, I've missed you!
You twisted bitch.
Oh, Major, I think that went well.
You think it went well? Yeah,
But come on, I mean, let's be real. We know what world leaders do. That's probably on the like nicer end.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Let us hope the Major does not end up the same. We do not have the freezer space to store the incidental leftovers.
Oh, she's still alive.
It is a faux pas to give a pet as a gift. I love him.
Major, I am so sorry for his disrespectful.
Don't worry. I much enjoy some playful catchiness in my staff. Nonetheless, it is time for phase 2 of our operation. Our Fraulein's excursion to the English.
This brings Cat Lady to a whole new level.
Good one.
There's an inbound helicopter trying to land. That seems odd. Commander Violet, do you know? Oh, God, that's
What the fuck?
He's a vampire.
This is my favorite kind of ship. Running with blood and semen.
What?
The game!
What game?
Why does everyone in this series have a fucking business suit?
It's so you know they mean business.
To your command, Miss
Yeah.
Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, Dankeschön, Captain. Tell me, how did it feel slaughtering your kinsmen, turning them into...
Also, it seems like that's Joe's kind of ship too.
Country? To become an immortal vampire.
Joe, is that your kind of ship? Is it
Wow.
called the SS Seaman
When
and
you
it's
put it
full of blood and
that,
semen?
I feel like kind of a cunt.
Oh, but you know what might make you feel better, Captain?
What's that?
Checking your privilege.
If I may confide in you.
Is it really okay for a Nazi to say check your privilege?
Positively throbbing.
No, it's not.
It's never okay for that.
Walter, do you know my top 3 favorite things I've killed are?
Are there any black people in this series? Because I want to see how the Nazis will react if they come across a black person.
Your father? Nailed it!
I see. Now it's
They had a bad relationship with Jesse Owens, so I'm going to say it didn't really go that well for them if they met them in the show.
There were black people in Britain.
Then knock at the
There
door.
still are.
And as the
Not
whole
according to the
populace
Japanese.
we shall skewer these pigs ourselves.
I do not know the metaphor of which you draw, but regardless, we must set aside the quarrels of our houses and unite under the banner of God.
Ah, I see. So this is a crusade.
No, we don't say that anymore.
There's Vault.
What do the American cows say?
Peacekeeping?
Right. Now,
Heresy.
shall we keep the peace? For millennium!
How many swords does this fucker have?
He's got like Mary Poppins level swords. Where are they all coming from?
Slinging out of his dick hole.
We lost communication with the vessel 18 hours ago. Currently, it's resting in the Atlantic 300 kilometers off the coast of Porling.
Have you acquired visual via satellite?
Yes, and they've left a rather cryptic message that we've yet to make any sense of.
I don't get this. I don't get it.
None of us know what it means either.
Is it a reference or something?
Of course, there was one other shot we had, which looks to be someone sitting in the middle with a yellow parasol. Seems a tad random, if you ask me.
This person looks like they're begging for attention.
And they're about to get it. The Special Air Service has deployed 2 platoons via helicopter.
Yeah,
A
I
visual
know.
Now.
That's why the Nazis didn't like him.
Wait for it.
We've lost both Harrys! And that was Portal, by the way. That's Portal. That's what it's from.
Well, this has been fun. Always
Chonkyboys.
So this
Not
might
only for fun,
military.
disturbing,
like
abridged forms of anime, also educational moments.
Based on new information.
The more you know.
We've decided
I've been waiting to mention that echidnas have helicopter penises for the longest time.
How much time and people it would take if you just ask us in the first place. Walter?
Joe's new name is the Professor.
The Professor.
Don't tell Lon Harris.
Yeah, we won't do that. But he's Professor Chonk.
It could be a death
Professor
charge.
Chonk.
Can't go at it from the sides, can't go at it from below.
So our only option is to hit that son of a bitch from above.
Well, we do have one option. However, it was decommissioned in 1998.
What is the significance of having one glass
An advanced
super fogged up while the other one is perfectly clear?
It's light.
I know, I realize that, but like, it feels like that should be something for you do for emphasis, not just because it shows realism.
Get this from
Any other guy.
What the hell is she singing now?
I have no idea.
Look, my glasses are doing it right now.
Years back.
This is no longer on about the ponies and the friendship and the wrapping up of winter.
You are never gonna let you down, never gonna run around.
It's a gun, not a baton. You give people who like the Second Amendment a bad name, Rip Van Winkle. I mean, not that you have a better fucking just name in general, but bitch.
It's him! Like the Major said!
Mein Fräulein Van Winkle, the song was nice, so you don't need to.
They have a jet.
It's a SR-71 Blackbird. Did you even read his Christmas list?
No man can kill you.
He also wanted a Blu-ray player.
And a 70-inch TV. With no fucking...
Can we talk about the fact that that was literally the X-Men jet? They just fucking photoshopped into that picture.
and just like in the X-Men, it blew up.
Yikes. It did the opposite of Jubilee.
Ah.
Oof.
God here.
I am Rip Van Winkle. Would I command your
Rip Van Winkle.
No, you demand my attention.
I don't have to take this from you. You racist, cisgender, fiercely unpropagated, misogynistic pig!
The funny thing is, in any other circumstance, you might have had a point there. Except my boss is a woman, I was a chick in the 40s, I hate everyone equally, and there's no one alive who could comprehend my sexual preference. So in other words, Miss Van Winkle, check your privilege.
To check your privilege.
Oh, haven't you heard the new sensation sweeping the nation? Bitches love cannons.
This is also a gross form of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Operation Great Van Winkle is a resounding success.
Call back.
Alucard is now exactly where we need him to be,
Call
so we can
back.
move forward with our little surprise. However, before we begin our next phase, I would like to take some time to address a rumor floating around the fleet. Some of you have come to believe that I like war. I wish to dash these rumors. I do not like war. I love war.
War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Except building vampire armies.
And you see a rich CEO who works half as hard as you do drive down the street in his Porsche. Class 4. You make it to work, and you find out that the annual drug test is today. And you just so happen to take a puff of your one-hitter a couple nights ago before dinner with your wife's awful parents. Drug war. But then, you find out that the only ones being called in for testing are your black and Hispanic co-workers. Race war. Then you try and post about it on your Facebook, but then all your friends start arguing about what's right, what's wrong. Flame war. You finally get home and you decide to relax by watching.
I said the guy looked like Boatman, but I'll take Coho.
I mean, he looks like the both of them morphed together by Nazi scientists.
What I am telling you, my Nazi army of 1,000 vampires, is that I am a purveyor of war. And with your help over the years, we are now at the precipice of our true goal. You see, I want a simple war. No class wars, no drug wars, no race wars, no flame wars, and certainly no cold wars. We fought for 40 years. But I want a war that only we can bring. A true war. A German war. The sequel you've all been waiting for. I want World War III!
Oh yeah, the German 3. The German 3. If Donald Trump watched this, I feel like he'd clap at the wrong times.
You're not wrong.
The wrong time to who? That was a perfect time for the laugh. Perfect time for the laugh.
I better not miss a damn thing.
Nico literally just asked me if I wanted to play or not Nico, sorry, Coho just asked me if I wanted to play an After Dark match.
Oh, come on, love.
An After Dark match?
Please let me be on the hosting chair for that.
General trivia.
What's the last thing you ever thought you'd
When
see?
are they trying to do it after this?
I don't know. How long do we got left? What, 20 minutes?
We got this episode and then
I say we give it a pause after this episode. I go kick. Ooh, let's play. I want to play you, Doug.
I'm down. I think I got enough battery power. We can do it. What we can do is we'll pause after 5. And then we'll do 6, 7 tomorrow, and then 8, 9 to close it out.
All right, Achtung, Achtung.
So I just proposed it to him. Me versus you, Nico as a co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First Lieutenant Hoot, our fabulous
If I have time.
lead us off.
Of course.
Did you say your thing at 2, or is it still happening at 12:30?
It all depends on when the guy we're interviewing gets off work.
Really contain a
He
force.
said he'd be leaving at 10:30, which would at his time, which would be 1:30 a.m. my time.
Nico, write in the private chat who it is so I know.
Buckingham Palace, laid to waste. Big Ben,
Oh,
toppled.
this private chat. Okay.
This private chat, yes.
The Tower of London?
Obliterated.
The Holocaust Museum.
Hey!
No one will deny what we did.
What about London Bridge?
Yeah.
There you go.
We all know the song.
Oh,
Look, she'll be the
Jesus
first
Christ.
one.
I don't know if I want that.
Of course, speaking of music,
How long has this episode got left?
It has been selected via survey. And I hope you're as excited as I am.
Like
All right.
14 minutes.
Tonight is most appropriate. For...
Okay, I think if the match is quick, we can get through it.
But first, a toast.
I mean, it's an After Dark match. You don't have to stay for the entire thing.
Yeah.
Question.
Oh, really?
Fuck.
Fuck you, Ad. Let's complain about ads altogether. Fuck you, Ad.
Fuck you, Ad.
Fuck you,
It's
fuck
got
you,
the
fuck
whole
you,
15
fuck you,
seconds.
fuck you, fuck you,
Listen,
fuck you,
fuck you,
fuck you,
Ad.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck
Watch
you,
the whole
fuck you,
15
fuck you,
seconds.
and
Although
fuck you,
God-
and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck
Yo,
you.
tell me why I tried to watch Godzilla King of the Monsters the other day, and like I literally had to turn it off. I was fucking bored, bro. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Joe, you couldn't handle my 14 minutes.
I don't like ad blockers. It doesn't give
Everything
takes away from people.
Yes, because it's
So
in-
I'll just give you the login information for my YouTube account next time. I have premium. I don't fuck with that shit.
Induction, then destruction, over to die!
I love how they use music in this. Like, I laughed so hard yesterday when the Scrubs theme song started playing.
Right.
Dude, it was perfect.
Right, it was perfect.
Perfect.
Send a helicopter after him and retrieve him.
Can't he fly with his vampire powers?
What? No, he can't fly with his vampire powers.
Then how did he get there?
On the Blackbird we appropriated.
You stole the Blackbird?
From the X-Men.
We can't. Our communications are down.
We call it the African American bird now.
There have been
Political correctness is all about this show.
Moment. We have no access to Alucard. Communications with our forces in the outside
Yeah, because
world.
Chonkyboys love political correctness.
We love it.
Or perhaps the enemy was sitting beside you on the round table the whole time.
Oh, Reggie, this is adorable.
Of course
God
it was
damn
Reggie.
it, Reggie.
Is my
Fuck
name.
it, Reggie.
I have spent the last 5 years of my life cleaning up after your pet vampire. And now, it is time Sir Reginald is paid what he deserves.
You know, I get it now.
Get what?
How Alucard feels. Just a little bit anyway. But I must say, Sir Reginald, it is quite impressive that, despite how hilariously amateur this little coup of yours is, that you're still managing to hold that gun.
What the?
It's the butler.
Who wants Daddy's belt?
Were you more concerned about why he's wearing a monocle? Is that what you're concerned by?
Now think about what you've done.
So, Sir Penwood.
Like, I don't get it either.
I'm,
Reginald
It's
was
classy, guys.
It's
Hashtag butler shit.
It's mostly just the choices of. It's mostly just the choices of. It's mostly just the choices of when the glasses get shiny and when they don't.
Falling down! London Bridge is falling down! My fair lady, what should we do?
Evacuate immediately. Sir Penwood, you could ride with me. The rest of you, carpool.
No.
Carpool.
I'm not going anywhere. I know I'm not much of a man. I've had a silver spoon in my mouth since the day I was born.
Oh, he's doing it! He's checking his privilege!
It's not suited for a meek gentleman like myself. But I'll be damned, I say, if I tuck my tail in between my legs at the first sign of peril. I thank you for your service, Miss Integra, but I...
Here's a gun. There are 12 holy bullets. Save one for yourself. Walter,
Yes, Sir Integra?
ready the car. We've got a war.
Did they just foreshadow his suicide?
Oh, there was no foreshadow there.
No, she told him to kill himself.
Is burning. On my lines.
She said, "Don't perform the myth."
Olympic bodybuilder Zoran Blitz. Sorry, I was understandably caught up in the moment.
You
Look, it's alternate skinned Zarya from Overwatch.
My dear Zoran, you have a very specific.
Where shall my scythe be pointed?
I thought it was like
The Hellsing organization headquarters.
what's his name? Puppet from Naruto.
Yes.
Oh, Conqueror?
Yeah, Conqueror's puppets.
Okay, Zoran, I need you to bring it back for me. Take a deep breath.
When you're taking a
Contain
shit and it won't
the
come out.
calamity that is your mammals.
She got Forrest Whitaker eye.
We must be careful. Sir Integra Fairbrook Wingates Helsing, any woman who commands the respect of a beast such as Alucard is not to be trifled with. Fantasized of on a lonely Saturday night with a bottle of Chardonnay? Most certainly.
Hashtag yikes.
Yes.
Big oof.
A police girl. The only
Very
living
big oof.
vampire sired by Alucard himself. Why? Is it her skill? Her unpredictable nature? The big titties? Maybe. Who
The
knows?
big
But I
titties.
The big titties probably had something to do with it.
Probably.
Although he had no problem with shooting one of them off at the beginning of the show.
He knew it was gonna grow back.
Now, speaking of which,
Only because he looked at her like a poor, blonde, blood eviscerated puppy.
Yeah, Major. Driving past Primrose Hill.
is it on fire?
It could be more on fire.
It could be more on fire.
Much like the Amazon rainforest.
Yes!
Oh, that is hashtag yikes.
That's a monumental oof.
By the way, that's a joke I took no happiness in making.
Yo, okay, so like there's a meme going around right now, and I just want to throw this meme under the bus real fast. It's the picture of Notre Dame on fire saying we can rebuild this, and it's the picture of the Amazon on fire saying we can't rebuild this. Bitch, it's called planting trees. Yes, you can. That's what planting trees does. You're making us look bad, bro. You're making us look bad.
Why does that look
Not
like
you.
How valiant of you, Sir Penwood.
Rip Raul, Julia.
Oh,
But that's where
sad. Gomez, I miss
because
you.
where you
Is this the Nazi that stares into the Ark of the Covenant?
C4.
And this is what he sees.
When you get to hell, tell them Penwood sent you. And then apologize on my behalf for the inconvenience.
Yo, that's the first time I've ever noticed that the fires make a swastika.
The fires always make something.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir Penwood was a...
Son of a bitch!
Sir Integra, we have a problem.
Oh my God.
Yes, something just hit your damn car.
Unfortunately, that's not the worst of it.
That's some zombies.
I have to meet with an old friend. You need to take the car and make your way to the HQ on your own. I believe in you, ma'am.
Walter, there's something I want you to know.
This is no time for goodbyes, Sir Integra.
No, I don't know. You have driven me literally.
What, Joe? What?
He's not wrong, dude.
Well, perfect time.
He's not wrong.
You come back to me.
So Lovecraft had like
understood.
Understood.
You can make the argument it's a different time, whatever. He even knew he had prejudices and he brought them out in his stories. He has swapped prejudice with wanting to literally fuck everything.
Listen, I don't need to hear that because Pan Labyrinth's one of my favorite movies.
Dude, are you telling me you wouldn't fuck Pan?
You haven't aged a day.
I mean,
Doug
yeah.
Jones is a sexy motherfucker, bro.
And you're not wrong, considering the Shape of Water was basically a fish porn story.
I mean, I'd rather do Abe.
But don't get me wrong. It's
Fair enough.
Abe
I don't
is
know.
a sexy fish man.
I mean, Abe is
Hellboy can
the-
get pretty horny.
I mean, Abe is
Literally.
the child
Do you?
of the fish dude and the lady.
Go on, tell her to pull over.
I just hope he gives unenthusiastic hand jobs.
Well, she declined. Hands about. You.
Why did that feel like I was watching Don't Be a Menace in South Central?
Do we have a problem? Yo. USSR.
Could you imagine if we were playing a drinking game where we took a shot every time someone got decapitated?
Oh, dude, we'd have been drunk the first episode.
Congratulations.
We'd have been fucked the first episode.
An entire squadron of inhuman, nigh-immortal fake vampires to hunt down and corner a 22.
Where did that cigar come from?
She is 22?
Titty
She's
pocket.
22?
I hope it's everything you've dreamed of. So have at it then. Come and get the first real fight you've had in 50 years, you dickless cowards.
Yikes.
You in the fucking.
Will you now?
Yeah, when you stab someone, they turn into paper.
They were holding paper.
Oh, look, it's
a
the
substitution jutsu.
Priest. Wait, like the band? They were named after him.
Oh shit!
By Jove, you fucking header of a woman, surrounded by 50 vampire Nazis.
Why does he look like a really fucked up version of Trigun?
Get out of your fucking.
I was
Dude.
Cut off
Yes.
one of their heads.
I was thinking he looks like a really fucked up version of Gordon Ramsay.
I mean, you're not lying.
What are you? You're an idiot sandwich.
What do I owe the unexpected pleasure?
You know.
He looks like he's ready to actually call her that, too.
He looked like he's squatting down, hands on his knees. Like, what are you talking about, little boy?
Hired some learned youngsters myself. 2 of them, which is twice as good.
No, it's not, Joe. It's the $60 billion double man. Get it right, you uncultured fucking swine.
Topical? I just need an Italian one, and I've got me an axis of righteousness. And the German one's Heikel. She shoots things. It's great.
Okay, real talk. I just farted and I'm nauseated by my own fart.
All right, guys, we got to cut it.
I already did, and that's why I'm nauseous.
No, we got to cut it. We got violated.
Now,
Ah.
if you'll excuse us, you English.
Really?
Yep. Stream unavailable. Stream suspended for policy violations.
Stream went dark. Joe just messaged me. Stream went dark. Yeah. Okay. So we know now our limitations.
An hour and 15 minutes, y'all.
We did.
And Doug's gone too.
They just Clintoned Doug. Doug just got Epsteined.
May he rest in peace.
Yikes.
I don't know what I'm singing.
You're singing the intro to Halo.
I don't even play that game. I just watch Red versus Blue.
Dude, I haven't watched Red versus Blue since they just introduced the so you might as well kill our live stream, Doug. Can't hear you, douche.
Your audio's dead.